Hi Trent, hi Andrew. Can I ask you both? It's boiling hot here today. It was boiling hot yesterday and didn't really cool down much last night. Can you just give us an idea of how the heat and the temperature might affect the game tomorrow from how you both see it?
I think obviously we've done our prep. We went to Marbella for a bit, so I think that obviously that'll help us. I think the sign of a good side is being able to adapt to different circumstances and different situations during games, and I'm sure the heat will obviously cause problems for both teams, and it's about us being able to prepare for that and to be ready for it. And obviously we know it's going to be hot, but I think we've got to be ready for it. We're mentally prepared for it, and nonetheless we've still got to give 100%.
I think, like Trent said, it's the same for both teams. So, we both need to deal with it, both from, England, so we're both used to a bit cooler temperatures. But, once the game gets started, then we both have to deal with the same situation. So, it's something that we're prepared for, and, we've obviously just landed and we know how hot it is, but it's something that we've played in before. We've played abroad before and in pre-season and things like that. So it's something that we'll try and use, and but we know it will be hot. But we can't change that.
You obviously play against Spurs regularly. What kind of team are they like to play against? And do you think it's fair to say that they're the underdogs tomorrow night?
I think in terms of Champions League and getting to the final and that, then yeah, they are, because obviously we got to one last year and they never. So clearly that in that fact, yeah. But in terms of quality, in terms of sides, then I think it's quite even. They've got world-class players, we've got world-class players, and tomorrow it's literally a fight till the end to see who wins and who wants it more. I think it'll be difficult for both sides. Both sides have the game plans, and I think it's fair to say that it'll be a really tactical game from both sides, and I'm sure whoever comes out on top will deserve it, and I'm sure the best team will win tomorrow.
For me, I don't think they're underdogs personally. The games I've played with against them in the Premier League, it's been the toughest games we've played. And the way they set up, the way they can cause us problems, but we know we can cause them problems as well, just like any team. So, like Trent said as well, we'll both get very good squads, and it's about who shows up better on the day, because if they're better than us, then they'll definitely win the game, and vice versa. But if both teams go and play 100% of their potential, then it doesn't guarantee that we'll win, or it doesn't guarantee they'll win. It'll be decided on a special moment or whatever. So I think the two teams are fairly matched. I think they've had an unbelievable season, and they'll be full of confidence. But so are we. So we look forward to the challenge, and we look forward to go toe to toe with them. And but for me, I think it's very even.
Hi guys, I wanted to ask you about, in Madrid, there's obviously a lot of Liverpool fans here already, photos and videos coming through. Are you going to watch those tonight? Are you going to watch them before the game tomorrow? And does that inspire you, or was there extra pressure with the amount of people here?
Nah, I don't think it's extra pressure at all. I think even already the amount of the numbers that are already here, it's impossible to fit that many in the stadium. So we know that there's a lot of support here already. I think even without seeing any videos or pictures or hearing anything, you know that no matter where we go around Europe or around the world, the support's always going to be there. That's part and parcel of playing at a massive club like Liverpool is. So I think already we've experienced it. Like I said, last season we experienced a lot of stuff. I think this season we've experienced it as well. So I think all the lads are prepared to put everything on the line for the fans, and I think hopefully everyone who's out here and everyone back home and all around the world will be able to celebrate tomorrow night.
I think if you come across the videos and stuff like that, then it's it's not a bad thing. It's always a good thing to see your fans having a good time, and we obviously hope they continue that. But we, like Trent had said as well, we feel the pressure of playing for this club every day, because we know the fan base it's got worldwide, and we know there's going to be thousands of people over here that don't have tickets and do have tickets, and the ones in the stadium are just a small fraction of what Liverpool represents. So we have that pressure day to day, so it's not going to make a difference. Come tomorrow, whatever, that's not going to change. But we're appreciative of the support we've got, and that will continue on to tomorrow, I'm sure.
You two are two of the fullbacks with more assists in Premier League. Facing a team like Tottenham with so many dangerous players on the wings like Son and Moura and Dele, does it change your approach to this game at all?
We play in a certain way, and of course, every game that we go into, we show the team we play with our full respect, and the wingers with full respect. But I'm sure a lot of teams have showed us that respect as well, in terms of wingers defending against us, but also we need to be switched on. We're first and foremost defenders. A clean sheet's just as important to us as assists are. So if we can obviously keep their wingers quiet and keep their attacking players quiet, then we've done half our job. But the way we play, we want to get forward as well, and we want to try and help create and help be involved in the attack. So we'll continue to do that. But it's all about we defend as 11 players, so it's not necessarily just on us, and it's about protection and things like that. And hopefully we'll all be spot on with that tomorrow.
Yeah, obviously I think like Robert said, we have respect for the opposition, but we play with a certain style, and we try not to change that for any team. I think obviously we've got to be respectful of Tottenham's attackers, but likewise if we sit back and let them get on top of us, then that's when they're at their best. I think it's best for us to be high up the pitch, and in their half is where we're at our best. So I think that'll work for us tomorrow, and I'm sure whatever happens, we'll try and play our way like we have done all season, and not change it.
Gentleman in the middle.
Thank you. Hi, I have a question to both of you. Liverpool is also a city behind you, thousands of fans following you all over the world whenever you play. The fact that Liverpool has lost the two last times they were in final, 2016 in Basel and last year in Kiev. To you players, has it had pressure? On the contrary, you don't think of those finals?
No, I think they're past us. I think, obviously, I think on behalf of me and Robbo, we weren't at Basel. We weren't playing then. So I think last season, the experience has helped us this season. I think we learnt a lot from the game. I think it'll be daft of us to just completely forget what happened last season and try and start fresh. I think we've used things throughout the season that we learnt in Kiev from the side Madrid, that the way they won the game, the way they went about things, and how they beat us. I think we've matured as a team. We've showed how we can win games, how we can hold on to 1-0 leads, and we can keep clean sheets a lot better. And I think throughout the course of the season, we've proven why we're such a good side. And it's because of the experiences we've had so far, and I'm sure we'll use them as motivation again tomorrow. And I think, obviously, I think personally, I don't want to feel how I felt last season in Kiev again tomorrow, and that'll be running through my mind during the game, and maybe put that extra 1 or 2% in.
I think for me, it's the last finals are irrelevant really, because we can't go back and change them. We, as a squad, this new squad, then it's our first time being in the final. We made quite a few signings in the summer, and we obviously a couple of people left. So in terms of that, it was our first title challenge, and it was our first time to get to a Champions League final. Of course, there was a lot of us that played last season, and we can use that experience of we have used it already, going far in a tournament and dealing with the pressure of playing Saturday, Tuesday every single week, and that's why we've kept our standards pretty high this season. And but we can't focus on Kiev or Basel or anything, because the finals are done. If you focused on games that you got beat, then we would struggle all the time. So we won't be thinking about that, but we'll trying to create different feelings, of course, because last year was it was a horrible feeling after the game, and we hope to have a lot better feelings this time.
Gentleman in the red shirt.
Hi guys. How much do you players want to win this title? Also for your coach Jürgen Klopp, who developed Liverpool a lot in recent years, but who also lost some finals in a row.
Yes, of course we don't just do it for, us and our family. We do it for the manager, the coaches, and everyone that's behind the scenes at Melwood. We do it for every single one of them that put all their time and basically their life into making sure we're right. So, look, we want to do it for all of them, and of course the manager's the front of that. Since he's came here, he has, changed the way the club is, and we obviously want to try and repay him with a trophy. We've, squads before have came close and just fell short, and it's all about trying to take that next step. But it's not just for him; it's for his team behind it. The team behind the team and everyone at Melwood and all our families. So we have all that driven forward. But of course, it would be nice to see him with his hands on the trophy.
We'll take 2 more questions. Gentleman in the blue shirt up there, and gentleman with the glasses there.
Lucas Moura for Tottenham, he scored a hat-trick against Ajax Amsterdam. How do you two rate Lucas Moura as a player?
Yeah, obviously, I think he came from a tough time in Paris with PSG, obviously, and he showed since he came into the Prem that he's a really, really top-class player. I think many defenders will say that when they come against Tottenham, then he's up there at the top of the list as one of their most dangerous players. But I think obviously we played against them twice so far this season. We're used to how Tottenham play as a team. We know their threats, we know their weaknesses, and I think it's not so much about us singling out players about how good they are and getting caught up in their quality, because that'd be easy to do as they have world-class players in basically every position. But I think as a team, they've showed their quality so far this season. They've beaten many a good team along the way in their run and showed that they're a good side, and that's why they're here. So I think it's about respecting Tottenham as a full team and going out there tomorrow with that respect and obviously using our tactics against them and knowing how we can hurt them going the other way.
Yeah, I think echoing what Trent said, I think he's getting towards world class now, and I think he's came on so much the last couple of seasons, and to be fair, you kind of start to expect that now, the way Pochettino manages and the way Tottenham have went about their business. Then every signing they make seems to improve massively when they sign. So he's been no different, and of course he was the hero in Ajax with the 3 goals when it probably looked unlikely as well, similar to us, but a fantastic player with fantastic qualities, and one that we're definitely wary of. But like Trent says, we've came up against him before and we know his strengths, and it's all about trying to deal with that. But in a minute, in a second, he can change a game, and it's up to us to try and stop him from doing that.
Last question. No. Left. Yes. There. Thank you.
Hi. How much time do you spend talking to one another about the art of playing as a fullback, and to what extent do you think you've driven each other on?
I think obviously me and Rob have got a really good relationship on and off the pitch. I think it's not so much us talking about that. I think we both know each other's qualities and where we can improve, and it's about obviously in training pushing each other every single day. And I think it's down to the lads as well who pushes every single day to keep us going and to test us and take us to our limits. And I think there's not so much discussions of things like that, but we recognise each other's qualities. We try and play to each other's qualities, and obviously it's a good duo to be a part of. And I think this season we've done so well with the assists and everything like that, but I think we trade them all in for a little bit of silverware, and I think tomorrow hopefully we'll be able to perform well obviously, hopefully win the trophy, and then it'll all be worth it this season. And I'm sure Rob will say the same, that everything tomorrow is going to be for us as a team, and to bring the trophy back to the fans back home.
Yeah, we both, you can look at what each other are doing, and especially the good things, and that's why obviously we have private competitions and things like that drive each other on, because we enjoy seeing each other doing well, and we enjoy I get as much buzz at seeing him assisting a goal or making a goal line challenge than I do for myself, because I know we're both part of a good defence, but we're kind of a duo in the fullback positions, and we both want each other to do as well as we can do. So in terms of that, yeah, but we don't talk about the art of play or anything like that. We just enjoy seeing each other doing well, and of course, if one of us sees something in the game that the other can take advantage of as such, then we'll talk to each other and we'll try and do it. But it's definitely about just trying to improve each other, and obviously take the confidence from the other players as well.